Welcome to the Queen Amina Show, another session. Today we're going to be talking about the wahala in Nigeria. Yes, that's the way we say it when there's real trouble in our country. We call it wahala. The Nigerian youths decided to come out today in Windsor, Ontario, to come and let their voice be heard. So all of you guys out there thinking that this is another joke that would come and just die down this time, I don't think so. This has come to stay. These youths are never going to give up until you, the leaders of our country, Nigeria, hear their voice and attend to all the demands. I was privileged to speak to a few of them today while they were out in the downtown area by the riverside protesting for the END SARS movement. So if you're new to my channel, please remember to subscribe to our channel, give thumbs up and leave your comment at the comment section, and we'll be able to, if you have any question, we'll be able to take those questions as we move along. So let us see and hear a little bit of what this youth have been speaking about and fighting for today. So just give me a moment here and we would see how I'm gonna do this.
What do we want? What do we the flag. What do we want? Brutality. What do we want? What do we want? What do we want? What do we want? Brutality in Nigeria. Brutality in Nigeria. Brutality in Nigeria. Brutality. What do we want?
You can clearly see that these people are angry, they are not happy, and this is not gonna go down if the country don't arise and do something about this. There's more videos that I'm gonna share with you guys.
Being posted demanding for good governance, demanding for end to the special anti-robbery unit because they are killing innocent Nigerians.
Do you expect to action
coming up soon?
No,
2023.
no,
2023.
that's 2023.
1 second, I'm gonna play the other video for you guys to watch right here. Again, it is very sad what is happening in our country, Nigeria. But like I said earlier, these guys are never gonna give up except the government steps in to do something about it. Pardon my flaws with these technical things. I'm not super good at it, but I would do my best to bring up all the other videos. There's some very strong messages that this youth have, and I really want you guys to listen to it. So let me share the second video for you guys to listen to.
So what are we doing here today, and what do you expect to achieve while coming out here?
We Nigerians in Windsor, Ontario, Canada, we are lending our voice to our brothers and sisters back home in regards to police brutality, excessive use of force by the Special Anti-Robbery Squad called SARS, and we're coming out to make our voice heard to the Canadian society. We want them to know, to lend their voices, to know that there's something happening in Nigeria. Our brothers are being killed, our sisters are being killed. The fact that we're here in Canada is a privilege to most of us. but we are all Nigerians, and we are here to give our voice, to be heard, to lend our voice to our brothers back home, because there are so many underlying issues, so many things going on back home. We can't just stay and keep quiet. We are coming out to be heard. We are coming out to lend our voice. Stop the killings. Stop police brutality. Stop corruption in Nigeria. We Nigerians deserve better. Our lives matter. That is the message we are coming out to.
What do we want?
END SARS now!
What do we want?
END SARS now!
What do we want?
END SARS now!
What do we want? What do we want? Police brutality in Nigeria. What do we want? What do we want? What do we want? What do we want?
So my question to you will be, do you think that ending SARS in Nigeria resolves the problem of Nigerians?
Well, I feel that with the movement that has started, it's an order of change for Nigerians. You understand? It's a new wave where the youth are understanding the power that they have. Like with our voice, with our unity, with this movement that is starting, so many changes are going. We're going to witness so many changes. If we are able to at least suppress this oppression with our voices, I think so many things will fall in line. This is just the beginning of a long, hard battle. And I know that Nigerians, with this new energy, with this new vigor, we can achieve it.
Why is it super important for you for this movement to begin, not just in the diaspora, but back home?
Well, it's because the reality is we are here, we are enjoying good benefits of life, things that should be basic. Things that should be basic are very hard for the ordinary Nigerian. We have enough to go around. We have enough resources to go around. Why should Nigeria be the poverty capital of the world? Why are we on a backward journey? There are so many questions to be answered. Why is corruption so endemic in the country? Why is it that people steal money and they get away with it? Why is there so much suffering in the land? Why should someone go to the university and not get a good job? Why is there so much poverty? Why is there so much suffering? There are so many issues that need to be addressed. And this is why it is important for us, because a lot of us have been through this journey. And not everybody is going to come to Canada. Not everybody is going to go to the UK. Not everybody is going to go to the United States. We still have our own country. It needs to get better. We have family members back home. We have friends back home. We have relatives back home. It needs to get better. They deserve better. We have witnessed better life. I think every living thing, every living human deserves a better life.
Thank you so much for your time, and we will be sending this video out.
Thank you.
I would like to talk to you also.
Yes.
What are you what do you want to achieve through
Our
this?
demands are still the same thing. We still have the 5 for 5. We started by saying, what do we want? We still have the 5 for 5. We started by saying we should release all the arrested protesters.
Yes.
There's still news of protesters that are still being killed and be detained by the police up to today. We're saying justice and compensation for the families.
Yes.
The government needs to publicize this. We need to see that they're actually being compensated. Those that have lost family and loved ones because of SARS. The government, the governors, each and every elected person in office need to stand with them and compensate them. The third one we're saying is independent body to oversee prosecution of officers. This means officers that are aired. In Anambra State, for example, we've been hearing about the CP James Okafor. People like that should not be on the street. People like that should not just lose their job. They should be in prison. This is what we're calling for. We want justice to be heard. We want the prosecution of these officers. And the other one we're saying is psychological evaluation of these SARS officials. That when you take them from one place, you can't just throw them into another system. It's the same thing. And the last one we're saying is police reform. And we're saying for increase in salaries. This is something that the Senate can do. And they should stop asking us for leaders. Are they not the leaders? This movement has no leaders. They are the elected leaders. They should go to the Senate. They can reform the law. They can reform the police. But we need them to do their jobs. We don't want them to leave office. We want them to do exactly what they are paid to do. Reform the police. They have the law. The National Assembly. They have the legal right to do that. Thank you. What do we want?
Answers now.
I have one more question, and I don't know who would want to answer this. There is a trend that is going on that the Senate and the politicians are receiving more salaries than these police officers and the SARS. And this is why the police officers are doing what they are doing just to be able to survive. I actually have a video that I posted yesterday on my channel, how these police people are living. Their lives, their residence, and everything is super bad. Not defending what they are doing, What do you think the government of Nigeria can do to rectify that problem?
There's a Ministry for Police Affairs. We believe that, and I think in 2020 budget, or 2019, there was up to 400 billion allotted to that ministry. There is no accountability. There is no accountability whatsoever. On the budget is written that this is the money that should go into the Ministry of Police Affairs. How is that money being spent? The police should even be protesting. We should not be doing this for you. You should be protesting. If the people on the officers that are actually engaging with the citizens, you should see that there's a great injustice. Great. So what we're saying is they should investigate how funds are being looted even within the Ministry of Police Affairs. They should investigate that. First things first. Then go back to the Senate to reform the police. We do not have a police system. It is broken. There's nothing. They're not protecting. They're not serving. They're just trying to survive. You can't give people guns when they're just trying to make ends meet. We're saying you should go back, have a police reform, and now investigate the looted funds, even in the Ministry of Police Affairs.
To add to what he's
Thank you
saying,
so much.
the reform, we're looking at the fact that even the recruitment of the police officers, the trainings, it is dehumanizing. If you have seen the living conditions of these guys when they go through training, it is dehumanizing. If you see the salaries these guys take home at the end of the month, there is no way they would not be corrupt. There is no way they would not be aggressive. These are fundamental issues that need to be addressed. Why should a member of the House of Rep be earning so much more than he needs? And the person that is supposed to protect our lives cannot even buy bread to take home to his family. Have you seen the police barracks in Ojo-Elegba? See what they look like. Those are uninhabitable conditions for anybody, for any living person. And these are the people that are sent out, that are given House of Rifles to protect our lives. It doesn't work like that. There is a fundamental flaw in the system, and it starts with the reform. The reform should be multifaceted. It should address so many concerns. And I believe if they are able to look into this one after the other, we will make reasonable progress in the country.
Give me the one message for Canadian government.
The one message for Canadian government is that there's been a movement that says Black Lives Matters, but we want them to know that Nigerians' lives also matter, and it doesn't matter less.
I have another message. A message for the Canadian government: they should make it hard for anyone that is in office to actually leave Nigeria. They should make sure there is complete ban on politicians. If they are serious about fixing the country, they will do it right now. If they are serious and they are leaders, the Canadian government should pressurize these people in power. They should ensure that these people are not allowed into this country. We should make sure that that is in check. They're saying even their family members. We should make sure that
all politically exposed persons.
Yes. We should make sure that the Canadian government ensures that these people are not allowed. That there should be a complete ban of this officer till they address this issue. That's what we're asking the Canadian government. If they can fix it, you wouldn't have people coming to do refugee in Canada, right? If they fix this issue, if they make sure that these politicians, they are held accountable, and we are seeing it, and even the United Nations, they're seeing this, people would not come to seek refuge in Canada. That's what we're asking the Canadian government to do.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much.
Well, you guys heard that, and it's sad. It really is sad. If you look at one of the banners that was held up, it says, if you own a laptop in Nigeria, you are in trouble. If you wear a good suit in Nigeria, you are in trouble. If you're driving a good car in Nigeria, you are in trouble. Everybody is just looked upon as a thief. The corruption and the horrors that have been going on in Nigeria has been long going on, unattended to. The voices of the people are never heard. So this time, I don't think it's going to stop until these people arise and attend to the cry of the people. President Buhari and your cohorts, the voice of the people is the voice of God. If you don't hear the voices of your people that you are a leader over right now, there's going to be a historic catastrophe coming down in Nigeria. Read my lips. If you do not hear the voices of this young adult crying out for you to do the right thing, there is going to be a historic catastrophe coming down in the country Nigeria, and that you will not like. So I won't even put up your picture to promote you. You carry face like Holy Spirit, the evil spirit they look for. Anyways, Thank you guys so much for listening and watching. Please share this video, let it go out, let the people hear the voices of our youth in Windsor and from around the world. Once again, thank you guys so much for listening. I will be sharing some more video clips on my channel between now and the end of next week. So please stay tuned and make sure you are subscribed to my channel. Thank you guys so much, and see you 2